Greetings everyone. Postcards from my collection today. I think might be a little small series. I am a big Star Wars fan, which I have mentioned before. And I'm thinking of doing a little series about Star Wars postcards, just to show how one film, one small theme, and it's a theme within a theme really, because Star Wars is an individual film. So you have postcards for Star Wars itself. Star Wars was a series, it's a franchise. If you collect film in general, you would be interested in Star Wars. And it's also something that crosses ages and lots of collecting boundaries as well, because there are lots of Star Wars toys and people collect other Star Wars memorabilia. So you've got people like me that in the majority collect postcards. I have one or two other bits and pieces as well, but I'm a multiple collector. But you have some people who are only Star Wars postcard collectors. So I thought I'd have a look through and do some series on Star Wars postcards. This one I'm going to do a boxed set. Now this is a box set of postcards that was produced by Empire magazine, which is a film magazine. Now I actually subscribe to Empire magazine, it's one that I read, and they produced for the 30th anniversary of Star Wars a boxed set of cover cards. Now for the 30th anniversary, Empire produced 30 magazine covers, all different, all for the one issue. And there are some mad people out there who actually try and collect all of the different covers. I will just settle for the postcards that depict them. And there was all your favourites. Darth Vader, C-3PO, Han Solo, and obviously you go into your news agent. For me it was W.H. Smith, if that was what I was doing, but I was a subscriber. All of the subscribers got an exclusive cover just for them, which wasn't available to buy. And the exclusive subscribers cover is included in the postcards, and this is the subscriber cover, which I think is really nice. But it's a big set of cards, as you can probably imagine. All the characters, each card has a different character on it, so you get quite a lot of crossover from the films. Here we go. Samuel L. Jackson. He really wanted to be a Star Wars character. It's a trap. Oh, the famous saying. You have Count Dooku, the famous Christopher Lee, and of course Darth Sidious, who we also know as the Emperor, the ultimate baddie of the trilogy, the bounty hunter Boba Fett, the rather slug-like Jabba the Hutt, Qui-Gon Jinn. This is obviously from the prequel trilogy. And Princess Leia in that slave costume that became both famous and notorious, which I think was recently auctioned as well. So that's it's a Tuscan Raider. That particular photograph, inside that Tuscan Raider is stuntman Diamond, and he signed Postcards, not this Empire one, but the Classico San Francisco one card that reproduces this exact Tuscan Raider image from the film, and you can find them signed by Mr. Diamond, and they're worth looking out for. Chewbacca. Here you've got a Scout Trooper. That's from Return of the Jedi. And of course, from the prequels, you've got Anakin. And from the Empire Strikes Back, Lando Calrissian. One of my favourite characters, the Jawa. A Gamoran guard. Amidala, Padme Amidala, that's it, get the name right, Mark. R2-D2. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obviously that's from the prequel, that's Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan. Imperial Guard. TIE Fighter pilot. My favourite Star Wars character, and it's such a short time in the film, sadly. Not even from the original, although I love the original 3 films, they are my favourite. I think probably my favourite Star Wars character is Darth Maul. And that's an excellent cover there. I have a collection of Darth Maul postcards, and the actor that played him in the film was Ray Park, and I met Ray Park at a signing convention, and I have a signed photo, a signed print, and a signed postcard in my collection, which will be subject of a different vlog. Lots of people's favourite, Yoda. And if you're going to have the prequel Obi-Wan Ben Kenobi, you ought to have Alec Guinness, who was Ben Kenobi in the first film. Star Wars, now Star Wars A New Hope. And of course, the titular character, the most important person, Luke Skywalker. Stormtroopers were, of course, a big draw from the original film. And this is Greedo. I'm sorry, Han Solo shot first. Greedo didn't shoot first. All those who saw the original film back in the 1970s, we know who shot first. Now, that was the cover series, which was superb. All came in this particular one. Now, if you go around the newsagents and you were trying to find certain covers, your favourite characters and other bits and pieces, if you were very, very lucky, you could come across one of the rare gold covers. And there were only 10 gold covers magazines produced. And if you found one of them, what you actually received was an exclusive goodie bag from Skywalker Ranch. And that was the prize for having found and bought the golden cover. Now, you're probably buying the golden cover was that you were going to have Jar Jar Binks. And is there a more divisive Star Wars character than Jar Jar Binks? Personally, I didn't find him quite so repulsive as many people appear to do. Yeah, I would love to have found one of the exclusive 10 covers. I've never seen one, and I've never heard of anyone who actually ever found one. But yeah, only 10 of these were produced, but at least it is included in the postcard set. So they were the covers, and there were some extra cards thrown in, all part of the pack, because at that particular time there was a Star Wars Celebration Europe event going on, and there was publicity promotional material produced for it, and artwork posters, and it was 2007. It was between July the 13th and July the 15th at the Excel Centre in London. It was also held, I believe, in Berlin and some other ones, but the Excel Centre one was advertised on a set of postcards. Particularly, my favourite one is Luke on a Tauntaun at Tower Bridge in London. But you also have the Brandenburg Tour in Berlin, the Star Wars Craft Above. Here you have Darth Vader. I think that's supposed to be replacing Lord Nelson atop the Trafalgar Square, but I'm not positive. If anyone knows differently what that is, then please do get in contact. Obviously, you know, the Emperor would be located in Buckingham Palace if he became the ruler here, and there's one of the Royal Guards at Buckingham Palace. This is the Sagrada Familia in Barcelona, with a little flying R2-D2 there. And here we have the Colosseum in Rome. That's quite a nice one, I do like that one. And there's a signpost one here: Tatooine, Bespin, Dantooine, Hoth, and the Excel Exhibition Centre, with some X-Fighters going across the top. And possibly my favourite, the Death Star and the huge Imperial battleships, all flying above Tower Bridge in London. This set turns up. You can find it on eBay. Because I like this set so much, I have bought a few. I have now 2 copies for my own collection, and I have had a couple more which I have sold. In all, the box contains 40 postcards. I've seen it sell for as little as £8. I bought that one. Not going to mess around. I already have one, but for £8, definitely going to be buying that one. But I think normally you're going to expect to pay between £30 and £50 for the box. If you can find it for 40 or under, then you're getting a good price. That's only £1 a card, remember. Especially if you can get the box, the whole sealed box. I've seen individual cards sell for £2, but that would probably be bought by someone who liked a specific character. Say you were, like me, a huge Darth Maul fan, and that was what you collected, Darth Maul. You'd want the Darth Maul postcard, then £2. You'd be happy to pay for that to get it. But as a total Star Wars geek, I wanted the full box set, which I have. Look out for this one. It is superb. The cards are superbly printed. High quality, good cards. Only way you'll get these particular cover ones is from this set. It's not as if it's like a promotional photograph or something that's produced by more than one company. That happens quite a lot with Star Wars. But I highly recommend that. Look out for it. It's a Star Wars set Worth trying to pick up. Very nice. Limited edition Star Wars art cards. They're not art cards, they're photographic ones from the covers, but that's how they describe them. And 30 unique Empire covers. They're all displayed on the back. Highly recommended for Star Wars collectors, not just postcard collectors. Something worth looking out for, and the type of thing you may find at a sci-fi collector's fair rather than at a postcard fair. It's worth considering. If you're interested in Star Wars cards and other bits and pieces, don't just think about postcard fairs. Have a look at sci-fi and the collector's fairs that are being held all around the country, because they're where you may find cards that are a little bit different. So that's it for this one. And as always, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.
Postcards from Mars, they hit my door. Tiny aliens asking for more. Writing comments like a cosmic tour.